was it World Cup that they were stranded in Atlanta airport, and Mikel now had to pay for us to fly, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this was
Mm-hmm.
like, which year was this? Like, was it 20?
Wait, isn't that this story that the coach was fighting Mikel for? I don't know.
Like these stories have been happening
Bro.
since we
What
were
did
like,
they were arguing that he'd not pay, he pay, he not pay.
not pay. Like, why should he even be
And they
paying?
were now
Why should
attacking
he be
him
paying
that is you know your are you
for
not
his own
living for
money
your nation?
again?
Are you not a patriot?
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Five Aside. Before we start, I'd like to shout out to our 500 plus subscribers. That's our first milestone, I believe, and hopefully we double it. You know,
So
we're not trying to bottle YouTube. So please, you guys, let's double this. And thanks a lot for the support. You know, this is a lot of encouragement because we love talking about soccer and we love to keep talking football. Actually, anyway, there's only one place to start today: Nigeria versus Gabon.
Gabon, Gabon.
Obama where? Obama Black Clat Yang. Obama who?
You like me in gym.
That was a fun game. I every time I'm always surprised why I actually get really stressed watching Nigeria. But at least we won today. Anyway, so it's your boy Chidalo, Sam, and we have Ugo on the call. Ugo is still struggling with his camera, but hopefully comes on soon.
Hey
I
man,
don't, I
no.
don't think you guys have you guys met?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Nah,
Ugo,
what's
this
up,
is
sir?
this is
What's up
Sam,
with you, bro? What's
Chelsea
poppin'?
fan. Ugo,
Chelsea
now you
fan.
come.
Hey, good.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
I think
I respect Chelsea, Sha. Chelsea is one of those things. I respect Chelsea.
I'm
it's a
guessing
pretty
you're a United fan because
Yep.
last spot.
I knew it. I can always tell a United fan. I don't know how.
How?
I don't know. I can feel it.
Just as now, I really hate like Arsenal
My
and
God.
Liverpool. I respect. I respect Chelsea is a respectable rivalry.
That's
Not
Wow.
these days, Sha.
but
But
yeah.
anyway, what do you guys think about the game? Did you enjoy it? Were you able to
I, I,
focus?
can, I can go first for this one because Nigeria national team is the bane of my existence as a sports fan. I don't know why I haven't fully detached from them like any sane person, but I'm working on myself and I'll get there eventually. Yeah, the prior to the game, I know we all heard about the NFF, the strike that happened and the eventual resolution with the players. And so
Yeah.
like hearing that right before a crucial World Cup qualifier was just disheartening because these are the stories that we've been hearing all our adult lives. Actually, since we're kids, like yeah, we always have administrative problems, or the NFF and or the NFE, well, depending on which era you're in, right? Has always had problems with the team and squad selection, and that always translates to underperformance on the pitch. So honestly, I was already expecting underperformance on the pitch again today, and it wasn't really like that though. The first half was pretty decent. The lineup was the most attacking I had seen Nigeria use in a while. And I think that the Eric Shell, the manager, was very bold, was very bold in his selection, and I commend him for that. He started Benjamin Frederick, who was my personal man of the match, in center back. No Semi Ajayi, no Trust Ekong. He just played Friedrich, Calvin Bassi, Osai Samuel, Zaidu. Then, curiously, he started with Chukwueze in the midfield. He did Iwobi, Ndidi, Chukwueze, then Ako Adams, Lukman Ademola, and Osimhen up top. So that's probably the most attacking lineup I've seen us use in a while. We've had a midfield problem. We can't seem to play like a midfield three. properly. He's always like Ndidi and Iwobi, always in the midfield,
Mm-hmm.
stable midfield. And I think it's been Iwobi's had 90 caps today, so congrats to him. He's been like very consistent. Regardless of what you want to say about him, he's been very consistent for at least 10 years playing for the national team. So it's very I was very impressed, and I actually really respect him a lot, right? We've always there sometimes we blast him, we attack him, or he's not creative enough, he's not good enough, or whatever. But he's been a model professional and he's shown up and always respected the call every time. Whether it's because his uncle is JJ coach and he never had a choice, but as an adult, as a professional, as a footballer, he has tried, and I will give him his flowers. Anyways, I said it was an attacking lineup, right? And it showed, right? Because we created it wasn't still good football. We still haven't gotten to where we are playing consistent good football that
Mm-hmm.
we are used to watching, supporting our teams, right? We haven't gotten there, and I don't think we'll get there until we bring in new blood into this team. Benjamin Frederick was a step in the right direction. I have never seen, and I said this in the group chat, I have never seen a more composed performance from a Nigerian player since prime John Obi Mikel. Like I have never seen that much composure from a kid at this point. Like he was even in the beginning of the game, they were pressing him. He was press resistant. He picked his passes. He was immaculate on the ball. He was aggressive when he needed to be. He did not make any mistakes. He was error free.
That's
I
facts.
couldn't believe that we've had this boy. Whoever scouted that boy, man, that person has an education. I
Yeah,
am I am very proud to call
there's
that
one
guy
cup.
a national team player.
What cup was that again?
What?
There's a cup where he's shone in. I think it's a youth something cup. I can't.
Probably.
Yeah, I can't. I saw that somewhere. Damn, I wish
Yeah.
I wrote that down. But
The guy
hundred
was
percent though.
immaculate. And if we were more clinical in the final third, I think would have probably taken the lead earlier on. I will say though, this one is more of a question. What did you guys think about the penalty incident, the VAR incident? Did you guys think it was a penalty?
Before you say something, when you say prime will be Mikel, I don't know why I couldn't think of anything besides 2005 final, 2005 cup,
No.
2005 under 20.
Well, I think you can think of 2013 AFCON winning Obi Mikel. That's a good.
That's a good.
I think I'm
Wait,
echoing.
I think you're
I
echoing.
think you're equally. Yeah, I'm trying to connect. Is it better now?
Sam, can you say something?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is it
Well.
better now?
All right. Yeah. I hope it doesn't
That's
echo, because I see your echo cancellation is on off. Anyway, you say what do we think of
No,
who?
you were talking about Obi Mikel, and you were saying you can't think of since.
No,
No,
when you say prime, I say
yeah, no. Just think of if you watched the last. I watched the last. I mean, the only African Cup of not nations that I've seen us win,
Sunday,
right?
bro.
Where it's Sunday in Bar, but Mikel was immaculate that whole tournament.
Yeah, he
He
was.
was he was very very good. And ironically, like the curious thing about Benjamin Frederick, talking about him if we're bringing it back, is that he was what's that thing? I think he came from one of the teammates, one of the teammates academy. I think it's Moses Simon self actually. Moses Simon's academy,
Yeah,
that's where he came from,
Oh
which is
wow.
so funny. Yeah, he's from Moses Simon's academy.
he's very good.
He's very,
You
very
asked the
good.
question though. What do we?
So I asked
See what
what you thought
investing
about
in
the VAR
grassroots.
decision. Sorry, what did you say?
I said, see what investing in grassroots football does for the country.
Yeah, they should keep it up, and they should probably like be bringing talent like that so that we can usher out the Moses Simon himself too. We should be ushering him out. Thank you for bringing Benjamin Fridge, but Yusuf, follow and be going. Like, but
Uh,
yeah, I was asking about the VAR decision. Did you think it was a penalty?
yeah, I didn't think it was a penalty because I felt like the guy felt. I mean, yes, granted that on the Nigerian defender had his hands on the guy's shirts, yeah, but I feel like the attacker felt he wasn't going to get the ball, then kind of threw himself on the floor after that. So if he was giving that, it would have been very very soft. But
I, okay. That's
Yeah, I feel like it was very
But the
soft.
but the
I
contact
saw the
was there.
hand. I don't go lie. The contact was there. Yes, I saw it. But I think he was going for the header, and then he realized, yeah, I don't get this ball, and just kind of fell.
100%
I
on the
mean, he
floor.
can't do that if he knows this is a foul. Like, this is a foul is a foul.
I I think in the Premier League it would have been a penalty.
Easily.
Yeah, yes, I think so too.
I think
I
110 in the Prem it gets given. I commend the referee Shah for taking his time to like look at all angles and be like very very
Yeah.
clear that okay, this is not I can see what this guy is trying to do. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was actually good with that. And even when we scored, right, with the Akko Adams mistake and well the defender's mistake and then Akko Adams scoring, I still thought like their equalizer was well deserved because we the second half we didn't play well again. We didn't play well enough, in my opinion. We didn't do well enough to have won the game. But I just thought it just seemed like Nwabali is just not. I know it was a deflection. I know it's not his fault. I don't want to blame him. Like I know it's more Osai Samuel's fault, but I just feel like his head is not fully there. And if you watch the game, you notice that he was making very close mistakes. Like they'll press him and you have to clear the ball really quickly. Like I don't know. I still
you
think that our goalkeeping situation, if we make it to the World Cup, we have to think very,
Mm.
very, 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 very seriously
Mm-hmm.
on.
I'll be honest. Overall, I think he was decent today, more than previous performances.
Okay,
Compared,
fair,
yeah,
fair. I
compared to
agree with
previous
that.
Compared to
I
performances.
agree with
compared
that.
to previous performances. Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
my issue with him is not really even the actual mistakes he made in this game, but it's just the nerves I felt because of him.
The nerves, and
I
on the
felt
big
he was
stage, they will
nervous.
press you. They will press you.
Yeah,
Yes. Like that's the one
like every
position that
time
shouldn't be.
he kicks the ball away, every single time I saw an attacker coming towards him, I was scared that something will happen.
Yeah,
Like I think whenever a keeper makes you feel that way, there's probably something wrong. If you smell like she's probably shit, like you just
Yeah.
you feel nervous because of them. Yeah, that's never good because you can imagine his defenders might feel the same way. But honestly, I think our defense is pretty good. I can't lie. Nigerian defense is pretty good. Besides Frederick Benjamin Frederick, his name just sounds like an American president. I don't know. Besides Frederick's name, besides Frederick, this guy Calvin Bassey is also very assured. He's a very assured defender.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like him. I think he's grown on me a lot. Like I'm very confident whenever he made one mistake I saw, but overall, like he's very composed as
Validated.
well.
very
He's
composed.
very composed as well, and he can. I like his ball carrying ability. Both of them, we have two ball playing defenders actually.
Defenders.
I would say that Zaidu on the other side, his crossing is it leaves a lot to be desired. And maybe when Olaina comes back, because Olaina can play like right and left. I think we should probably start looking.
We get talent.
Yeah, we get talent. My biggest problem in Nigeria is always the midfield, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that our midfield is what it needs to be. Like we said in the last international pod, like blueprint is Senegal,
Mm-hmm.
and we should be aiming to like be the cream of the crop in African football. So,
Yeah,
no, sorry, one second.
yeah. But besides our midfield, though, I feel like this guy. What's his name again? What do you think of this guy's performance in attack? Osimhen's striking partner.
Oh, sorry, somebody was at my door. I just came back. Yeah. Yeah, talking about Akko Adams.
Yeah,
I
I
think I think he was okay.
the first half I didn't like. He seemed too pragmatic. He was always not willing
Yeah.
to like actually push forward. Every time he got the ball, he pass it back. I
But
kind of
this is his like third game for Nigeria. Like
I
this is actually
understand. I'm
like
like,
I think we should probably give if the person I'm worried about is actually Ademola Lookman, like guy, like where's the you're supposed to be the Batman or Robin to Osimhen, at least in
Osimhen.
this current squad.
well,
And
he's far from me too. He's
he
like a spectator like us.
he's been a spectator. This is the former African player of the year, like, and he's
Yeah.
not yet 30. Like, we should be demanding more from him. We should be demanding
Honestly,
more from him.
They played
if
him
we
in
had
midfield today, right?
yeah, He was coming in a lot, but it was
He
on
was
the
coming in
right.
a lot, yeah. Which should not be happening because
Yeah.
if the midfield is doing, if you have a solid midfield where somebody is sitting, one person is carrying, and the other one is like playmaking, then they should only be focused on the final third. A lot of the times, these guys have to come back and be carrying the ball or collecting the ball, and I just don't think that that's sustainable. I know we'll get to the biggest part of the night was that Osimhen miss, right? And I feel like we need to talk about that.
Yes, but before we
I
even
feel like
get
we need to
there,
talk about that.
the midfield,
That was
yeah,
a
it sucks. Did he get that you look at the beginning? Honestly, I was very, very nervous every time I saw him trying to tackle
and
someone.
that's NDD for you. Like we can't we can't be going forward with that guy like that. I love him, but man, he can't be your
Yeah,
six going forward.
he doesn't have the legs yet because he because you look at he wasn't really going in on tackles like that, so it was easy to just run by our midfield whenever Gabon desired. Honestly, if I was Gabon, I'd have pressed harder. I don't think they pressed us high
I was
enough.
just going directly at him.
He does good central, but them today they clearly had have their own issues. Second half they were better, but first half Gabon was they are more nervous than our keeper
Gabon didn't do enough to get Aubameyang on the ball. We didn't
at
do enough.
Yeah.
all.
They didn't do enough to get
At
Aubameyang on the
all.
ball. They had qualified very well. They were unfortunate, right? Out of all the four teams that are doing these qualifiers, right? They were they had the most points,
Yeah,
right? More than Cameroon, Niger, and Congo. And they shouldn't even really, truly, they shouldn't be here. But it is what it is. I expected more from them, and I expected them to try and like find him more, but they just seem too passive.
he had a very good run. That guy is still fast at his age.
Yeah, yeah, they should have been. I thought they were their whole. I thought that I hadn't watched enough of Gabon, but from what I saw, right, the team plays. The team is very, very. It's a very functional team. It's a very functional um, squad, right? Same as Congo. Congo is very, very functional, and I guess maybe later on we'll talk about them because that's who we're going to face.
Yeah,
But I thought that they were going to use like playing balls in behind into space for Aubameyang
to run. Yeah,
Calvin Bassey, but I guess they were not doing that. So
yeah.
more power to us on that one.
But yeah, something else I want to mention. Yeah, about the wing thing. I know you said you felt like Lukman should be maybe stayed out wide and attacked the flanks a little bit more than he did. Well, I felt in that first half we were actually finding a lot of spaces centrally, especially with Chukwueze and Lukman as well. That I don't think they used enough, even though they found Osimhen like three times.
Should have scored
A lot he should have scored. I think he should have gone
Yeah.
into the halftime break, leading that game for
at
sure.
least by one.
One,
Yes.
yeah.
Osimhen before the extra time, I don't think he was at his clinical best. I think I have a theory on himself. He's not as bad as Nunez, of course, but I think he might actually be better when he doesn't have time to think. Because like
You're
I
lying.
have seen him miss a few one-on-ones.
Yeah, I
Because
understand what you're saying.
he
Like
had so much time
he's
that
more of an instinctual striker than
yeah. I'm
yeah,
sure I
maybe
was shocked he missed that one, but I'm not shocked overall that he specifically missed. I
that
don't know
was
why.
So
craziness.
my thing with Osimhen, right? Or go where you're trying to go. Sorry.
No, 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 you go.
Yeah. All right. My thing with Osimhen is that I'm a big Osimhen fan, right?
Yeah, I am too.
I wanted him for Chelsea. I still think that Osimhen in Chelsea and this current squad, we are firmly in the title conversation. Whether we win or not is neither here nor there. We're firmly in the title conversation with him, right? But and I think we raved about him in the last pod, like this was a legacy game for him. That was a legacy game for him,
Yeah.
right? And he still scored 2 goals today. Oh. Let's not make it look as if he. But I think we need to speak on like his inconsistencies with one on one. And I think thinking about what you're saying, when he has time to think, that
Hmm.
might be, that might be a problem because he had to think, then open his body, then skiddy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Skitty boy.
I don't know
Oh,
if that I don't think that that's acceptable, right? Haaland misses one on ones too, but Haaland would miss max one on one. That's the only bonus he will give you.
So once in a while, though, it's tea.
It's okay, right? That's why for
at
me, right?
least
He's on top, right? Of course, he's the best.
yeah.
we can argue all we want, but to me, he's the best striker in the world currently, right? Then we have Mbappe, Kane. You know, I think that after
Osimhen.
Mbappe and Kane, then Osimhen is just below that for me, right? But those inconsistencies in one-on-ones, in those snap chances that you have in a World Cup, in an AFCON, it is going to cost the team. You will not get another one
I'll
now.
say one thing though. I know Haaland has improved in his headers, but I'll still say Osimhen is probably better on the air in the air generally than
No, no,
Haaland.
he is. That's okay. So
Yeah,
for in terms of attributes, he's the best in the air out of all of them, right? But everybody, all of them have their other attributes. Like for instance, none of them, the strikers I mentioned, are better than Harry Kane in ball striking. Nobody strikes a
yeah.
ball better than Harry Kane. That's why even as he's older and he has lost pace, I want no
You can't
concern,
take yeah, you
no
can't take
concern.
that for it.
Yeah. Then Mbappe is the most agile of all of them, right? So he's
Yes,
very
probably fastest. Haaland
yeah.
probably not
Haaland
for
is fast too, but
Most
like
direct, yeah.
speed, trickery, many things. Mbappe is the flair. Then Haaland is like, you know,
You guys
a,
are
a
robots.
monster. Yeah, he's a Viking.
and in the air, Osimhen is king. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Nigeria made it two. Osimhen ended up scoring 2 goals. Besides the fact that we are bashing his wastefulness,
Yeah.
he got 2 goals. The guy I was bashing during in the group chat scored the first one. You know,
Uncle Adam.
I had to swallow my words.
Because of the commentator, I mean, what do they call that thing?
I swear.
Don't feel bad. I had a Lamine Yamal agenda in the Euros and I had to swallow it. I had a very serious Lamine Yamal agenda and I had to pack it.
Can never go
Literally when I
against
was
my
bashing
boy.
the coach,
You said
literally,
what?
literally when I was
Can
bashing the
never go
coach.
against my boy Ronaldo.
Oh, you're a Lamine fan. Don't worry. I have time for you.
Wait, no, who go yell at me
No,
fan for
no,
real?
no, no. I mean, I support him, but for Lamine, I feel like Lamine is probably top two or top three best 17-year-olds we've seen.
Fair.
As a 17-year-old at that age,
Mm-hmm.
him and put him with Rooney and I don't know which other 17-year-old has just wowed me like that.
Michael Owen, 18.
18, but I mean, you're winning Ballon d'Or at such a young age.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I appreciate. I was old enough to appreciate Owen when he won the Ballon d'Or. So
Yeah.
I didn't see him with it. I mean, I heard about him winning it, but
I heard about it.
Owen, when I was watching football, Owen by that time, yeah, his time was done. It was his
Yeah,
last season in
he
United.
was already balling.
One
He was
season in
always injured
United.
actually, to be honest. But I knew he was a G. I just knew him as a baller that he won Ballon
Played
d'Or a
in
few years
Madrid
prior.
too, bro. He really had a proper life, proper football life.
In
I don't know
Madrid, he
why.
didn't even ball like that. But no, let's go back to Niger first.
Yeah, back to
Mhm.
yeah.
We Ako Adam scored literally after I
One
finished
goal.
abusing the coach for not taking him out and taking out Chukwueze
To
instead.
give props though, right? Although indeed he got the yellow card, you do know you watched it, so you saw that he gave the true pass
Yes.
for Osimhen to miss,
Yes.
right? Late in the game. And also gave the true pass for this guy, Chidera Abi yeah, educate to score. And I'm happy for him. That's his first goal for Nigeria. Very, very well taken goal. And well, weight of pass, indeed he still has quality. So all of them are calling him
Yeah.
old glory, old glory. I think he still has a job to do in
I
national
mean,
team.
The Osimhen one
Yeah,
was
yeah.
easy enough. The Osimhen one was easy enough. I think the
I
educate one
mean,
probably.
Yeah.
it's easy
That
enough,
one
but there are people that won't give that pass.
won't give that pass
Basically,
or overplay that pass.
or
Yeah.
overplay the pass.
So
Yeah.
True, fair
yeah.
play.
So props to him there. Props to him there.
And he's been a soldier alongside Iwobi that you mentioned earlier. He's been a steady soldier for years, even though I think
Pretty
we
will be
can
in that
improve on that
national team.
position.
I think that Iwobi has done enough for me to stop bashing him, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't if we have an improvement, of course. If there's a better player, please by all means. But I would look to positions to going in by the grace of God. We make the World Cup, right? By the grace of God, because we still have to meet Congo,
Yes.
and that's another fight in itself.
And there's
Mhm.
But
another fight after that.
yeah, there's still another fight.
Yes.
But like I said on the last one, if we beat Congo, The other fight is probably
Should
very
be easier.
should be
Should be,
easier, but
but you know
should
Nigeria.
be on paper. Like if Nigeria loses to New Caledonia,
Now, what
then I
happened with
think
that?
we have to set the nation, and all of us that have claimed that country before, we have to also give up our
Uh,
our last name. We have to change our last name to whatever New Caledonia gives us, whatever name they give us, we connect because that's it.
I know
But
Jamaica's playing tonight. Wait, keep
yeah,
talking. Yeah.
but I feel like it doesn't. So when I did the calculation, right, there was only one country that could qualify that would be higher ranked than Nigeria,
Which
and I
is
think it was Paraguay also or somebody. I think I said it the last time. So more than likely, if we win,
more.
we are going to be the highest ranked country in that tournament.
okay.
So we're going
Okay,
straight
that'll
through.
be
We only
good.
we only play
I'm
one.
not trying to meet no Paraguay, you are big.
I was
No,
about
no,
to
no, no.
say,
We
I
won't meet
beg,
anybody. We won't meet anybody ranked higher than us.
give me
Like
Dubai,
we will
give me
actually lose.
UAE.
So we should
That's
be
what I
able to.
think. I think the any African team that makes it through should probably be the highest, and
Yeah,
we'll play one more game.
we'll play only one more game, but the battle will be on Sunday with Congo.
Not
But what
sure
I was
about
saying,
that one, man.
sorry, what?
No, keep going. I said I'm not even sure about that battle.
Yeah, that one is probably going to be. Well, if it be heartbreak, man, sure. But
Yeah, I was pretty sure about it till you enlightened me on all the players that we might potentially face. Can't
yeah,
lie.
Congo
That's
lost
that.
on penalties. They weren't. They didn't. I haven't. And in the qualifiers, they won 7 out of their 8 games.
Damn.
It's only Senegal that went on. It's because it's Senegal that was in their group that they did
That
not
yep.
that they were here with us. Congo went on. They went 7 games. That they won 7 out of their 8 games. They are not a joke. You are talking about Wan-Bissaka, that the African game is made for him. Like that, his gra slide tackle.
Slide
The
tackling
African
up
game
and
is
down.
built for him. There's Twanzebe, there's Arthur Masuaku, there's Chancellor Mbemba, there's
Remember
Sidiki, there's uh,
Yeah, I
Makambu
looked at the
and
there's
lineup. It's pretty
Wisa. The only
solid.
hope is that Wisa is not here, right? Because Wisa
yeah,
is injured, right? So thank God, thank God, right? They're a very very solid team, and they are very very practical. Their defense is top. I know like Cameroon were odds on to win Congo, but that's only because of Cameroon's legacy in African football, right? And not on paper. And I think Cameroon had 3 wins, 3 draws, no losses. On form, Congo is better than Cameroon. I would actually, funny enough, I would have taken Cameroon because I know Nigeria gets hype for Cameroon. Like
Yeah.
they take them personal, right? So the players already have the hype for it, right? They're already up for it. But Congo is more like if it's practical, and if it gets down to it, I think they might just edge us. And I think it might just be one stupid skiddy 1-0 match. One header,
last
To be
minute.
fair,
defender, hits the bar, one bally punches inside the net. Bam. We don't go out.
our form hasn't been too shabby at least since this new coach Eric Chell. So
Yeah,
it looks like we are kicking into gear at the right time.
we
And
How do you
are.
feel
That's why I
about
said
I'll,
it?
don't go on strike again.
yeah, I'll soon
Yeah.
say. I mean, to be fair, you said maybe we actually thrive in chaos. Maybe we need more of this because last time we won our game at B, they say we slept in hotel. We did not have hotel and everything, and we had to
Man, they need
wait for like
anger to feel.
with no train or whatever. So maybe the anger actually helps us. Maybe the chaos actually plays into our favor.
But imagine
So
going
because
into a match, you're battling all these things with unpaid fees, you're sleeping where you should, like it's not comfortable, and then you have to go and play a World Cup qualifier, knowing that if you lose, the whole country will come and start attacking you for no reason. I mean, there's reason, but like these guys are suffering. There's European nations, they don't worry about these type of things. Like, why is it only us that we're going into World Cup qualifier with these things on our mind? As a footballing
It's,
nation,
it's,
man,
it's been the same way since. Like I remember when we had was it World Cup that they were stranded in Atlanta airport, and Mikel now had to pay for us to fly, and I was like, this was like which year was this? Like was it 2015?
wait, isn't that this story that the coach was fighting Mikel for? I don't know.
Like I don't like these stories have been happening
bro.
since we
What
were
did
like
they were arguing that he'd not pay, he pay, he not pay.
not pay. Like why should he even
And
be
they
paying?
were now
Why should he
attacking
be
him
paying?
that They were attacking him that he wanted reimbursement. They are saying that is it not your are you
For his
not
own
giving for
money
your
again.
nation? That are you not a patriot? Hey God. Man, the entitlement in that country is crazy.
It's so funny. This guy, what's his name? Olise said they owe him 26K USD, and he can't. Like he said, I can't collect money from my fatherland. I'm like 26K. Even
You
my
must be
mama can
mad.
collect. You
The
people are mad.
guy is mad,
You are
man.
sick.
The guy is mad.
You are sick.
Same nation that
And
fired him
same nation that fired him. Like, are you people? Are you people well? Like, give him his money. Why are we still having these problems in big
Wait,
2025?
he said he cannot collect.
He
if he
said I
cannot.
can't.
He can't
Like
take
he
them to
wanted to
court.
take them to court, but he couldn't sue his fatherland or
Cancel my
something like
father.
that.
Yeah.
Why? You know, you're suing
And he said
Federation to
he
consider
said he said
fatherland.
I will sue them knowing I will win, oh, but I can't do it. Okay now. They play. And that's probably what they thought they would do with this. That's probably what they thought they would do with this generation. These ones. Coconut
NFF
head
is the
generation.
NFF.
Me when I saw that they were on strike, I said that's very good. Let's not go to the World Cup. Let's not go. Like I was actually happy. I was like, you know what? When they say we're on strike and then FIFA you forfeit the match, and I don't think FIFA will just automatically give the team that you're playing 3-0. Like
Yeah.
then when they do that and that happens, then everybody's eye will clear that
Bam.
okay, this is not
He's
a
on
joke. Like
world news.
it has
Nigeria
to
fears
hit
world
them
news.
where it hurts. Eh?
I said Nigeria fears being on world news.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
only
their problem. That's why I mean insecurity and what's happening right now, right? I guess that's a different conversation. But that's what needs to happen so that when that happens, everybody will understand. Like, okay, now you're not getting money from from qualification.
It's good that they shouldn't have shame. I didn't think they had shame before, if I'm being honest. I guess it works. At least they paid them. We're happy about it, and the boys ended up winning because I was actually when I saw they had paid them, I really wanted them to win. They had to win because not now. They end up going losing. All these Nigerian fans on Twitter will start like the stupid ones. They'll now be like, "You guys are the money because of money. Because of money, couldn't you protest after the
Mm-hmm.
match?"
Mm-hmm.
And all those things. I'm really happy they actually won at
But
least.
even as
So
they've paid them, bro, do you know how many other sectors of Nigerian football they haven't paid? So we just
that they haven't paid.
helped the Super Eagles, then Falcons, they haven't yet collected our own money. Under 17 that they
That's
were
true.
giving 100,
You know, this
100K.
battle is going to be. It's really crazy because I was looking it up. So they had actually given NFF the money for the players. So they gave them about 17 billion this thing. Why is no one asking like so why haven't you paid? Like who is supposed to give them this money? Like you guys have the money. So it's not that the money is not there because clearly they gave it to them. So they had the money.
Mm-hmm.
So why are they delaying? What's the point? I
Bro, they're
don't
just
understand it.
waiting.
And no one is
Hopefully they
asking the right
forget.
questions.
Hopefully they
Is
forget so we
crazy.
can share the bread. That's,
Nah, it's actually insane. It's actually insane. And I don't know, man. At this point, we don't. This one is a whole conversation about the politics, the corruption.
It,
It goes deep.
it's so bad, and it always like ends up affecting the football. That's
mm-hmm.
why it's you can never really have hope for Nigeria. Like, you can have hope, right? Right, of course, but you can never have like realistic beliefs of our
Mm-hmm.
success, right? Like I just want it to reach a stage that all we are talking about is the football
It's just the
and nothing
football.
else,
Yeah, because
right?
it's
All we are talking about is tactics, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Like we play 4-3-2-1 versus back
Mm-hmm.
five. I don't want us to have this conversation of NFF is not paying these ones, they've not
See the
gotten their
hotel that's
money, they've not gotten
sleeping.
their bonus. So where they
Yeah.
are sleeping, like
Yeah.
why are we still
The
having
thing
these types
is,
of conversations?
it all connects, and you're
Legit.
right because look at we cannot think about the talent development as well. And are they providing the right infrastructure, the right training, putting the right money towards this academy to actually develop this talent? Because apparently, like we are down, we are going, we are. You know when we were when Osimhen they went to under 17 back then. Like we've gone way down the hill from them. Like our under 17 is
For sure.
rubbish,
For
rubbish. Yeah,
sure.
we are losing we are losing games. I saw those 4-0.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We our clubs are playing rubbish in the
Oh, when the last one was not Aimba now. Since has any team like come and won like CAF Champions
there
League.
was a
Like
point where we are developing talents, youth
eh,
talent. But now
why must
Mm-hmm.
a private a player, right? I know it looks good, right? Right, as a testament of Moses Simon's academy.
Yeah.
But if you step back, why should
Mhm.
a player's private academy be the one
Mm-hmm.
funneling talent into the national
Talent.
team? Yeah, like if you think about it, like that shouldn't be happening. There should be like a like okay, like French football, Clairefontaine.
Yeah. All the
Yeah,
clubs. All the clubs.
like
The actual
or
league.
the clubs themselves develop like
Man,
why like
to
if you
have
think
you
if you
teams.
take a step back, that's terrible. Like why? Where's the natural progression of like all of them played under 17, then under
Mm-hmm.
20,
We
then
have a
national
league.
team.
We have a
Like
league.
At least back in the day, we used to have Milo and Pepsi Academy. We don't even have any of these things
yeah,
anymore, man.
But guy, even
huh?
besides all these academies, we have a freaking league. What are they doing?
Man, that
That
league, man.
league, that me, I follow that league, but that league, oh god, that's not even a
League is
proper
funny,
league
right?
anymore.
I have this thing that I do in one of my group chats where I always name myself or change my name to the names of not the Nigerian Premier League teams that have won the league, right? So my name will be like, like
Remo Stars.
Enugu Rangers, Remo Stars, or my personal favorite, Aqua United, because they won one league, or there'll be many, but none of these teams, other than Imba, of course, in
Mhm.
recent memory, have even won the CAF Champions League to say that they can even play in Club World
Club
Cup,
World
World
Cup,
Cup, yeah.
yeah,
to see like Nigerian representation in Club World Cup,
Yeah.
and
that would
it's
be
bad.
amazing.
That'd be amazing. Like imagine Remo Stars, random, right? Because those ones are not winning, playing against maybe Chelsea, and you're like, wow, like this is the club you support, of course, but you'll be looking at it like, you know what? I see something here. Like it's a
Yep,
moment of pride for you. You
yep.
know?
Remember when Man U beat Caterpillar 7-0 in a friendly match, Nigeria?
Yes.
Yeah, this was like during my GS3 holiday, I think.
No, that
But
levels now. But those ones, you will still live in memories.
see, hopefully one day the standard of the league will improve because I right now we are being basically being carried by the products of European football, like all the
Hmm.
Osimhen's and Didis and everything. I
Osimhen,
mean, it's
Lookman,
good
and
that
all
we're
them.
such a big country of honestly Nigeria.
Yeah,
Eh,
Japa.
when people are like, we need to reduce our population. This our population is carrying us. So
Thank God for the
it's
population.
really carrying us.
Thank God
See,
for the population.
now for real, because all these there's just no way we are not going to produce talents. Like both good and bad. There's
All
no
those
way.
women that used to have 20 children, I say, one of the children must blow.
One of them will
That's
go
why I
and play in Poland,
keep.
Turkey. Next you see them in Premier League. Next you see them somewhere else.
ah,
You know
Joseph
this
Yobo
guy.
now. Joseph Yobo had an academy in my estate like this, bro. In that house he had, so it was basically his old house he used to live in, like a
Yeah.
2-story, 6 bedroom house. He stopped living there. He just funneled like, yeah, you go to that house, you see like 20 young men, all of
Balling.
them going to his academy. But at that time, it was a good thing to see. But then it started becoming bad because they stopped paying electricity bill. The house, they will be
Are
going
you
to other
serious?
people's houses to go and fetch water, all these type of things. It's like, God, even
No, you.
it like Yobo, bro. It
Wow.
was a crazy thing to see, man. I don't know how that
Yeah,
ended up.
Yobo. Now it's talking about Yobo. You know, like low key. We are literally seeing. Yobo was a very composed. I don't think that's composed like this guy. Let me know like Benjamin Frederick, but his defensive partnership with I think Ike Okechukwu that was really good at the time. They are both really composed. I think this is the most similar defensive partnership. That's Calvin Bassey and Frederick right
And it
now.
started
So
as
that
he was a right back at first, eh?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Joseph Yobo. That's a Barclays man, right?
Everton's backline that year.
Yeah, that was Barclays man right there.
Household name, yep.
I didn't like I didn't like the fact that I don't know that 2002 World Cup that we lost all our games pissed me off. I never want to see
Yeah,
that
I
type of shit again.
I actually did not rate Yobo when he was playing. I will be honest, but I think as I grew older, I started respecting him.
No,
Yeah.
I liked him at Everton though. I just
At,
felt like
no, at Everton, but Nigeria, I didn't like him. At,
no, yeah, for sure.
well,
Yeah.
we are not really that good. Anyway, is there anything else you want to say talk about Nigeria? Because I think we've said everything that needs to be said, even extra stuff.
Yeah,
So
I
how
mean,
do
I
we
feel like
approach Congo?
that's what I was gonna say. Like, we have to think about how we are going to.
That first half, we should just try and replicate it, and maybe find a way to get build Lookman's confidence because maybe he looks like he's bereft of some confidence, especially like when he comes taking on players. It could have something to do with his form in Atlanta, the fact that they've not really been playing him as much, and
They've sacked Ivan Juric,
yeah,
which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
probably one of the worst coaches I have seen in a long time. I have not seen somebody fall upwards so much. That guy has been failing at his clubs and still getting the next
Getting
job.
better
It's
jobs. Yeah.
who was Atlanta's
that
former
guy
manager
is
again? That was really
huh?
good. Atlanta's former manager,
Gasperini.
Gasperini. Yeah,
Gasperini.
that was.
Yeah, but it was a bit racist, sure, but okay.
All these guys, but did he show their true colors against
Italian football, they're always they have comma. They have comma when it comes to
I
as well.
mean, he was a very good coach.
But he was a very that one is as a coach.
Yeah, despite his morals.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we have to. I think to be fair, our coach has kind of gotten almost every tactic right so far, right? Like for instance, right, if we took our chances, like he had actually coached what was supposed to happen, a win. And every game he's made a small tweak, a small tweak, a small tweak. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll drop Trus Ekong here. He'll play this one, then I'll take him off. Then I know he knows he's been very good, especially when I saw the lineup and I saw Osai Samuel and Frederick. I was like, because I know the last game I think Frederick played right back. I was like, so is he trusting this boy to play center back in this do or die game? And he was, and I was like, okay, no wahala. And of course, that was my man of the match. Like watching him, it was so refreshing. I was like, God, you still did work for this country. Like it was so refreshing watching that boy. He's on loan from Brentford, funny enough, but he's in which league? Is it Belgian league?
no,
That's
He's somewhere.
insane.
Brentford needs to bring him back
Yeah,
ASAP,
Immediately.
immediately
ASAP.
as soon as possible.
yeah, he's in Denda EH or something, but I think he's on loan from
Jesus.
Brentford. It was so refreshing to see that guy in the back line. And I think that of course we already know what the lineup is going to be. It's going to be Calvin Bassey for sure, Nwabali,
Frederick,
it might be Frederick again, Undidi, Iwobi, then how he's going to do that third midfield player, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to do Chukwueze again.
again. Chiwete
I
wasn't
don't.
bad. I was very surprised they took him off. Maybe he is. I mean, he's a coach. I'm not a coach, but I didn't really think he was. I didn't think he was bad.
But we thought you should take off Akko Adams and look at what happened. So that's why I said like the thing is that every time he drops a lineup, there's always a question mark for me,
Yeah,
and somehow it works out. Right? He's low key been getting it right. So I would leave it to him. I don't think there should be any back five or back four formation because Congo played the same thing. So we just have to like match them up. Their defense, man, their defense is not a joke, man.
we have Osimhen. I
They
think
have experience, man. They play to Anzebia. I think they play to Anzebia and Mbemba. And Mbemba is even the one that scored. Mbemba is experienced. Between them, there, we'll have to
Yeah,
be
we
on our
sacked
A
her.
game. We
when
have
I
to be
when
on.
I when I watched Osimhen ruffle Konate and Van Dijk's feathers. Ever since then, I've been a believer. I think he
Oh
can.
no, I'm an Osimhen fan. No,
I think he
I'm
can
just
ruffle any
criticizing him because
defense.
I needed to like calm down, like and be like that miss is unforgivable.
No,
That
I
miss,
agree. I agree. He looked. It
that
That's
looked.
a
miss,
crazy miss, man.
Yo,
Hey.
it looked like he did not
crazy
have
miss,
a clear
man.
bearings. Like he acted like he was in the middle of the 18 and just
That
placed.
he didn't. If the ball came to him suddenly, then you can forget yourself. My guy, he took the ball. You are cooled down. Like there's no reason why that ball should not be on target. There's no reason.
At least let the keeper save it.
Yeah, except that one, there was no reason. I was like,
I
Osimhen.
started screaming when he opened his body because I'm like, bro, you're literally on the right side of the 18. Like, where
That
you
you
open
want
his
to
body to?
finesse
Do you know
to
how bad
get
that miss
post.
was? That miss was so bad that I didn't watch again. I just put it up. I put up the TV. Like I was like, it's okay. Like you guys have resolved to sell this match, and I'm not going to be a party to this.
You know, and that thing though, I think because of how exhausted he was, his oxygen in his brain might have reduced.
He might, if he like. So where did Oxygen come back for the two goals that he scored after?
Mhm.
That's what Oxygen they
From
was.
from from
He
from
rested
tighter
now
angles. Oh.
because I think maybe because he ran for a distance and he probably got tired because
But
like
he misses. He
This
misses. He's inconsistent in one on ones.
yeah, I agree. But you know
Even at Gala, that's right.
he runs a lot. So I think the amount of energy he dispenses probably affects him when he now has to calm down and like pick his spots. Like
I guess which is why he's very good in headers because
yes.
you just need to.
Like, when you
Just
connect,
bam.
Yeah,
you don't go. But when you have to think, place, finesse
I agree with that because if you saw the second goal, control,
we
bam, don't
sharp
think
sharp.
too much. Yeah,
He doesn't like thinking. He's just a much better version of Nunes. I think Nunes had the same
no,
age.
no, 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 no. Okay, let's stop there. Let's stop
I
there.
say,
Let's
much
stop there.
better, much better.
We are going too far. There are some names that should not be mentioned with Osimhen
You go that way.
because yeah, it's not that deep. Let's stop. Let's stop. Nunes is not this.
I
Let's stop.
mean, I'm a believer of Nunes, but let me just say,
I'm not a believer of Nunes at all.
one day Nunes
I
will
am
appear
not a
from
believer of
nowhere
Nunes
as,
at
as a
all.
great striker.
I don't know
No
why
shade to
that guy
Arsenal, but I'll
single-handedly
take Nunes over Gyökeres.
over who?
This
Well,
guy
you
just
don't reach
this
where
guy
I
just
am, guys.
push me to the other side. I've thought say Nunes hit her real quick. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Come on now,
Bro,
Let's be
we
respectful,
know
please.
what Nunes is
When
bad
it's
at.
time to slander Gyökeres, I'll be back. But that Nunes guy, I've seen that guy. Like I really think the season, the last club's last season, I really, really think he's the one that he's a very big part of why Liverpool did not win the league. He's a very probably, in my opinion, the biggest reason why
He
Liverpool dropped off
was the
form.
biggest underperformer of XG that season. He had a lot of high
Yeah,
quotas that he
that's
missed.
the reason, and it was Klopp's like fatherly love and lack of ruthlessness that cost him that league. But that's a different conversation
I
for
will
another
say
time.
something though. He did win some 3 points for them on his own, like coming off the bench.
Yes.
It was max 2 matches, max 2 matches, max 2 matches, max,
6 points in
max.
two
Anyway,
I
league.
watched the same league as you. Don't worry, 2 matches max, and for all those 2 matches, he paid it back. For the two
But then
matches, he also paid it back.
also what he offers when he's not scoring goals.
industry.
Running
That's
behind.
the That's the
Eh.
that's the number one attribute for an underperforming striker. Hard work. That's the number one.
I'm not gonna lie. See, I
That's why
appreciate
Gyökeres, they always Arsenal fans are making excuse that he's
They love
working
him.
hard. See what he does for the team. They work
But
hard.
see what
you
he
know
That's the
doesn't
number one
do.
attribute for an underperforming striker. Hard work.
it's fine when you're not when you're winning, as long as you're working hard and you're not scoring. But if you're not scoring, be working hard. As long as
I
we are
He
mean,
said,
winning,
that's
okay.
okay.
all you can do. What else you gonna
Yeah.
do? You're supposed to
He said,
score.
No,
"Oh, Gyökeres
there
is
are some of
taking away
them.
the pressure from Saka. That in itself is a skill set."
See,
I said, "Oh
let's not
God."
move towards.
You know they score.
We
You
are
know
going
they score.
towards Arsenal slander right now. Gyökeres slander. Let's come back. Let's maintain focus.
As a Chelsea fan that has seen strikers fail
Yeah.
more than both of them, I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, I've seen this film before. So the first striker I truly it happened with Shevchenko, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But with Torres,
God.
I was waiting.
Timo Werner.
I was waiting. Those you are even going to this. I was waiting from Torres down to Morata. Morata is my worst. I was waiting for all these niggas. You use hard work, you will chop hard work, die. Off the ball run, you go chop and die. You will find something for these guys. They know they score, bro. They know they score.
Bro,
Well,
when you need them the
anyway,
most.
Yep. Yep.
anyway,
Telling you, I saw that
hey,
Gyökeres first match. Heavy ass touch.
but he's improved since then.
They say na Timbaland in the way. Timbulu.
That's
He has
Timberland
improved
now.
since then.
New York nigga.
Another thing I want to talk about was that I saw Tommy Tuchel's quotes where he said Kane, Bellingham, and Foden cannot play together because of his the balance and structure of the team, and also the fact that they have very specialized wingers, which is very
Mhm.
important. So they can't play Foden, Kane, and Bellingham in the same team.
I think he's correct. I don't think I don't think like I can talk on my own bias. I think he's 100% correct. I don't think that England scrutinized Phil Foden enough, right?
He's been
Hmm.
on
Harry
form.
Kane,
Yep.
He's been on form
yeah,
apparently.
for his club. He's also been player of the Premier League and he was off form for England. It's not
Hmm.
today he's been on
In
form.
the same season.
In the same, yeah, Kane is son of England, son of King Charles. Like his place on the team is indisputable, right?
They
Or
know
be
they move
undisputable,
on, bro.
right? Bellingham has also contributed enough to that England start, like to that starting lineup. And I think moving forward, he can play the second midfielder, right?
Yeah.
The first person will be Declan Rice or sitting or how they are how he's going to do it, I don't know. But he can play the second midfielder. Foden cannot be that third midfielder. He can't, in my own opinion. He has not done enough for England at any phase of his career, right? Not when he's on form for CTO, he did off form for CTO, doesn't matter. He has not done enough to be an automatic starter in that England team. And I think Thomas Tuchel is right.
Yeah,
He's
but
right.
the thing you said Bellingham midfielder. That's the one where I was thinking of the most. Bellingham is probably the hardest to find a position for because Foden. I think Foden has come to accept that he might not be a starter. So he's either a 10. Apparently, he's also going to be a 9 as well. They can consider him as a 9. Foden's positions are 10 and 9. But apparently, Bellingham sees himself as a 10. Personally, I don't really see him as a 10. I see him as more of a box to box. But apparently, Bellingham sees himself as a 10, and that's why he's going to play for England.
I think that I see him that way too. I think it's complicated, right? Just because for Madrid,
Mm-hmm.
right, his best performances are higher up the field, right? Like
Yeah,
I think it's obvious now. He's not the sitting. His best
Yeah, you
performances
can, yeah.
for Dortmund where was
box to
in the
box.
was more box to box, yes.
Yeah.
But for Madrid, it's higher up the field. So finding that balance in England is hard. Like we cannot just come and accommodate you the way you are doing in Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he has quality to do the box to box part, which is why I'd still put him there. And he still has like Bellingham still has like star quality, clutch quality that
Yep.
Yeah.
can save England. I mean, we all saw the bicycle kick in the
Yeah.
last Euros, right? So I think Bellingham can still he's fine by me, right?
Mm-hmm.
That Foden part, that's the one that's who I have beef with, and that's who I think should not just be an automatic starter. Like 9, 10, 11. I don't even think they should be accommodated. It should be coming on when players are tired and maybe add
You
your
come
star
and kill the
quality some.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think Phil Foden should be starting for England. I think they should probably be making more of a case. Of course, maybe I have bias for Cole Palmer than than Foden because when every time Cole Palmer came off the bench, he was looking like he should be starting, right?
Cole Palmer should
But
be England's 10 going forward. That,
what?
when it Cole Palmer, if it's Cole Palmer should be England's 10 going forward. Or like they
Yeah,
should even question it.
yeah.
That's probably
And
the
when he's
most.
tired, Morgan Rogers or something. But
Yeah.
Or
So
Phil
Gibbs
Foden
White. Yep.
Gibbs White, Allah, but Phil Foden, my guy, no. I don't care because a season where you were Premier League Player of the Season, Premier League Player of the Season, and that automatically gave you an automatic starting position for England. They play you on the left, Z. Play you in the 10, Z. Play you on the right, Z. How about what do you want us to do for you, guy? Like,
yeah, I think I mean Foden is probably a 10 for sure. I don't think he has any other position to
whatever it
play.
needs to be. Okay, I'll tell you why he's even annoying me. Now, right, in seasons when he was really good, I think 2 seasons before, he was higher up. Now, in Guardiola's new
An 8.
system, eh?
He's like an 8 basically.
Yes, you see,
Hmm.
Guardiola is actually dropping him back to get the ball in those other spaces. It's so funny. It's so funny that he's not even that 10 that he used to be like for when in City's previous
Yep.
title winning season.
Mr.
So,
Halfton and
like,
shoot.
yeah, exactly. I'm not denying his quality, but this is national team. We have to adjust. Like for all Fabregas's quality, right? He will rotate with
Yeah.
there's Xavi, there's Iniesta, there's Xabi
Like
Alonso, there's
David
Busquets. Guy,
Silva.
una go rotate.
There's
Yeah.
You will gas rotate.
Yeah. I don't think his Foden's position is complicated for England. I don't think he'll start, but he's going to be a 10. If despite being
Guy,
an 8 in City.
maybe a five.
He's
Maybe
he's
no
good
start.
on he's good on the half turn.
If you
That's
like,
that's
maybe
his
do on the
superpower.
full turn.
But I do have a feeling that this guy actually prefers this guy as a 10, Morgan Rogers, because he said something about he feels that Morgan Rogers is the one that actually pairs up best with Kane as the 9.
I think he's doing soft launch for Kopama in that 10. And
I know you think that.
I think he had to take out the main monster to take out is actually Bellingham, right?
Yes,
Because
I think Bellingham is the conundrum.
yeah, Bellingham is the true
Mhm.
conundrum there, right? And he had to like soft launch Morgan Rogers a bit then, but I think he's doing it because so that when Kopama eventually
that one is
comes back,
sacrificial lamb. We
yeah,
just
yeah. It's Bellingham that is doing the headache there.
I don't know, but Bellingham is his headache because
Yeah, Bellingham is
he prefers two defensive pivots. He likes Rice and Elliot Anderson. I don't see him dropping those two. So that basically takes out one position for Bellingham. And right now, the 10 position is very, very, very stacked. There are so many players there.
England has a six problem though. They have like
I mean, I think he's settled on a 6. He's been playing 2 of them for a while now. He's settled
yeah,
on.
but that's not
Right.
none of them are like from what I know about Tuchel, he always likes somebody that's like a true like he would love a
true
Zubimendi.
six. Mm.
Yeah, he would love a Zubimendi.
How do you roll your eyes?
I mean, I don't really like Zubimendi, but I respect him. Right? But he would love that profile of player, and we all
Yeah.
know that Rice's deficiencies as a six, right? Is very clear. That is why he's not.
I wouldn't call it efficiency, but he's
He's,
an
it
8.
is a deficiency now.
Come
Yeah, I mean,
on
he's
now.
an, he's, an, he's, an, he's an 8 for England. He's not really a 6.
A six
He's
that
not a
can't
six at all in
perform
any
under
way.
pressure.
The six is Anderson, basically, right now. The 6 is Anderson and right is the 8.
I need my six to be composed under pressure.
That part.
That's
Clock it.
See, it's not as if he might not be doing the half turn or the pello this time, but he does his role pretty well in my opinion.
No, he does not. No,
As,
he does
he's
not.
as
just
an
he's just
8,
a
No,
crusher.
he's an 8.
no, he's not. He does not. If he
But,
did, Ateta would be starting him as the
no,
six.
but why are we talking about him as if he's not the single people? He's the 8 for England. That's what he's doing.
Yeah,
He's doing
I
very
know,
well.
I know, and that's why I'm saying like he would prefer somebody. Maybe this Adam Watson guy will eventually. That's kind of who he really needs.
You don't
Because
like Elliot because he's doing well.
I
And
like Elliot, but I think Elliot gives the ball away sometimes. I watch him a lot for Nottingham Forest, and he has improved so well. Right, he's now like their all action guy. Like
so why does this guy keep playing him over Watson?
because Watson is not defensively strong. Yeah, because Watson is not and he's young now. I mean, they're both young, but Watson is not like if you start Watson, right, you are taking a risk. Like you will get the benefits of ball playing, like your football with the champagne, but if you're under pressure, man, you
Yeah.
can
You
see
think
something.
Anderson is
But
ready
maybe
for
that,
a big team?
Who? Watson?
Elliot, you think he's ready for a big team?
Elias Anderson? Probably. Apparently, Man U is looking at him. You know, you asked.
I thought Chelsea was
I'm
looking
just
at him.
saying, bro, everybody, man, you look at you that way now come in front of 80,000, 70,000 fans now. It'll be a whole different ball game, and you know everything is now magnified.
Why? Is it because of Baleba?
That guy, I'm so glad. That's the one player I'm so happy with those side, man. Thank God. We use clips to hype this boy
Leba.
up. I said this season, let me just
Like I
sit down and
said,
watch Brighton for real, for real. Let me see this, bro. Halftime, they're subbing him off every time. Hooked at halftime.
They
Hooked at
subbed him
even
off today,
Cameroon
sef,
today.
even in the Cameroon
Yeah,
game.
halftime. They hooked him at
They subbed him
halftime. He
off in
came
the
from
Cameroon
Cameroon.
game.
wow.
That guy.
Well, maybe he's just doing what he can to like reduce the price for Man U. pending
I,
the
go, I
summer.
don't want, please. So when he now wants to go to Madrid, he'll be doing what he can to reduce the price for. I beg, please. I don't want. I hate all these players that used to stay and they will say I'm not training because I'm forcing a move. All these Anthony's and Isaka, please. I don't want.
That's crazy,
Uh,
man. He's like paying for his sins. If he's not trained.
I'm
But
not
anyway,
interested.
I know this guy. What's his name? The biggest debate in England right now is about Bellingham playing as an 8 or a 10. But a lot of people see him as an 8, not a 10. Everybody wants him to start, of course. But like you said, I agree with you. I think Tuchel is really not wanting to. I feel like he's using style. No one he doesn't want to start him really, but his hands might be
The
tied because
pressure,
it's
yeah.
Bellingham. It's Bellingham. Yeah. And also he's not dropping Rashford or this guy are definitely playing left wing. Either Rashford or this guy, the Gordon. Rashford Gordon or even I know Eze came on today. I actually liked Eze's performance, but
No,
I would want him to play as a but I'm being if I'm being realistic.
as a can't start for England. That there's no way.
Yeah, his position is
He messed
very
up.
it's too
He
many
should have
players
chosen
there.
Nigeria.
But he's playing
It's okay.
now fact,
It's okay,
bro.
We'll
Sha.
definitely have more use in Nigeria. Allah.
Oh, I'm
Eze
telling
in
you, man.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
He came on as a left winger today. But that position as well. This guy has shown that he prefers like natural wingers. So, he'll be surprised if Eze starts. Well, I think he'll still go, sure. I'll be surprised they don't carry him to World Cup. I think he'll go.
He might not though. If he doesn't pick up form for the good thing about it that Izis tends to like to start picking up form towards the end of the season, right? At least for the past 2 years, I've been like the past 2 seasons, he tends to pick
Mhm.
up form. But on his Arsenal form right now, I don't think he makes the squad. But I'm confident that eventually he will like will find his form is not like I
No,
feel like you
no,
guys
no,
have been
no.
doing confirmation bias. Like and Arsenal does a lot of confirmation bias. It's not this is not an Arsenal conversation. I'm not steering it towards that.
Yeah.
But
Is he
Arsenal
good
does a
enough
lot
for
of confirmation bias because you've
21
been
man
winning,
squad?
right? You've been winning, so there's not a lot to talk about Gyökeres. There's not a lot to talk about Eze, but they have been underperforming.
I would be
Is
the
he good
first to say
enough to
that.
make it? Is he good enough to make a 21 man squad of the best England? Come on now.
I don't
He's
think so.
not
I
there
don't
yet.
think
He's
so.
not
But
there
I think
yet.
he will make it because he will pick up form. But it's more of expectation, not on playing form. I wouldn't
I
count
would
him.
say his form is mid. I wouldn't say it's bad. I wouldn't say it's
It's
exceptional.
not
He's
bad,
So on
but
his
yeah.
form right now, you take him for England to go.
no. I think there are other wingers who have been on better form.
Yeah, that's what
Rashford
I'm
has been
saying.
better form. But I mean, Gordon has never been on form like that, to be honest. But I think Gordon will go just because of his
He's a specialist.
his
Like he's a
specialist. Yes,
specialist
yeah.
on
So
his wing.
like Gordon, Saka will easily go. Rashford will
That guy is
probably
probably the most uninformed England player for England right now.
that on form for Arsenal, but he always perform. Even if he's not on form, he still gives you
Yeah,
a
yeah,
solid
yeah, of course. There are
performance.
some players that like, regardless of their form for the national team, they
Yeah,
always make it to the. I'm sorry for their club team. Sorry, rather, they'll always make it to the national team because for some reason they seem to perform a lot in the national team.
yeah. But it's
Why
like
does
the biggest. What do you say?
Why?
I was about to say, why does Jordan Henderson always make this squad?
I don't know. I
I
don't
you
know.
want to really make at some point they dropped him. I don't know why Tuchel brought him back.
I don't know. See, Tuchel is a very funny guy. Like that, I love him, right? I love him to death, but he can do some very big head scratching things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Henderson has tried for Brentford, but like I think the country as a whole has enough talent to move away from
I'm
Henderson.
telling you.
Has enough talent to move away from him. Like it shouldn't be in the conversation right now, man. There's no the young players that he was mentoring. They have now grown up. They are now adults,
Yep.
right? They don't need any moderation. They don't need any hand holding again. It's okay. You can
Fair.
go.
That's true. But anyway, the people I know, the players I know in England right now that are pretty much a shoe in that team are probably Kane, Rice,
Saka,
Saka. I mean, probably Pickford
Pick,
as well.
Pickford, yeah, I was say
Yeah,
Pickford is never
but
getting dropped.
yeah, Pickford. I don't even think. Do they have any? That, I mean, they have.
Pope.
That's disrespect to my boy.
But
What's this guy's name? Former Arsenal keeper.
former. Oh, Ramsey. Ramsey. Gordon Ramsey. Where the way chef off for back. Beg.
But I
Ramsey,
think
let me
that should actually be
concentrate.
all for today. I don't think we have anything else to discuss. I mean, European qualifiers. We all know who's qualifying.
My
Easy
own is
money.
that I'm sad Cameroon lost, but I'm happy my boy Mbemo didn't get injured. Man. Just, just bring him
I mean, you
back
should be
home.
happy that Cameroon actually lost, so he's not playing again. I guess.
I mean, till AFCON.
Yeah, Mbemo is not playing against South Afcon. I'm happy my boys are not injured yet. At least we one more game to go. As for Saka and Rice, I don't think Jokeres went for international
And
touch
after this international break, none, and this is the last one till one match, so there'll be a good chunk of club football
time.
for a while before. Because I hate when I'm just in the groove of club football, then this international break will just come.
The only reason I'm actually
Because
excited for this one is because this is when the qualifiers is over,
World
and
Cup,
let's
this is the
actually
only
see.
time. I hate
Yeah,
when
let's see
they
if
will stop
Nigeria makes
international
it.
break for friendlies. Why are we
Yeah,
when they will stop club football for friendlies?
that's the worst. That's the worst. So that rubbish Euro League, what's it called? Is it Euro League? What's
Which one?
that new tournament? The
Nations League.
Nations League, yeah, that
Nations
one.
League,
That one. That's the one I hate the most. I never even watch it. I
yeah.
think there's only one Nation League match I've watched: France versus Portugal.
Oh, I've watched.
I don't like it. I don't watch it. If I'm being honest, I really
It's
don't
I
just
like
like
the
it.
the
type
idea.
of yeah, exactly. The competition is there.
I like the idea of making like instead of friendlies, let's make it like
Oh yeah, I prefer to Roma friendly too, but I couldn't be bothered. I can't be bothered to be honest. Can't really bothered by it. But is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Any football convos? Because I think we are done with our agenda for today.
Yeah,
All right, all right. So actually, this guy is supposed to. The plan was for him to give us his top 5 clubs every 2 weeks. Well,
oh, okay.
yes,
top
I
five
feel like this
clubs.
this national team convo now.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Well, 2 weeks don't pass. He did not give us his weekly this thing.
Not to tension.
I know you had lots to say last time he drops his top 5. Was he Arsenal, Man City, or something like that?
To win the league, his top five.
No, 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 top 5 clubs in the world.
Oh, see trouble. See trouble. At least by Sunday podcast, we're either going to be here crying or here celebrating Nigeria.
That's true. That's
And
true.
so,
That's true. I
we
won't lie,
will
Sha.
see.
If we lost today, man, the energy for this podcast was hard.
Yeah,
If we actually lost today,
we just give one word answer.
guy, the energy for I will see, Sha. Hopefully we win. I really just see
Yeah,
Nigeria. If Nigeria misses World Cup in America,
for the third
I
time.
just think it's crazy. I think it's
Hey,
crazy,
that's
man.
even the main agenda is in America, bro. If yeah, I'll go there and be supporting Ghana. I'll be support. Oh my god, hey god.
Nah, that would be wild. You can't. Especially with the fan base. Ah, God. Nah, we can't.
Like
The fact that
imagine
this situation
Nigeria
is
playing in
terrible,
Houston,
but
bro.
that's home game, bro. Almost
Guy,
every
that
game is a home game, man. Bro.
that whole match
Is it
for real, bro.
every match is a home game. In
Oh
Houston self,
god.
nah, that one. That's the
Oh
craziest. Even
they
this
will think
Atlanta.
they dey Lagos.
Even
Yep.
Atlanta self, that is a home game.
Literally the only people that it will be home game for is America.
Yep.
I
Or if it's
I
only if
feel
we meet
like
America. Or okay,
yes,
Mexico. Or Mexico. That kind of Mexico.
guy. Based on okay, yes,
Nah,
yes.
Mexico would be crazy. See, it's only
Yeah, it's even more
America or
home game.
Mexico.
Guy, I feel like we can even out home America, but we can't out home Mexico. At least, yeah.
We might be able to
Based
outsum America low key, sha, because of
based
those
on crowd
like
control,
football
yeah,
fans and football
exactly.
fans. Because
Fanatics, yeah,
like
those fan culture for real, for real,
yes, how much percentage of them are really called football fans? I mean, they know they support their country, but I feel like half of the Nigerians will have their section, and half of the
bro.
Americans will be Nigerians.
Bam, bam. So now you really have those ones that be dancing in their green, white, green paint. Those
and
ones, the ones that be playing trumpet the whole game. Like, come on, man.
the
We just
people
need
that
to
I
get
might be
there,
worried
man.
about, the people I'm worried about are like all these kind of Spanish countries, like. Mexico and the rest. Those ones they have people. They actually have
Fan
people.
wise, all these Colombia, Mexico is
They get fans.
yeah, they get fans.
They
And
have
that
fans.
yeah.
They have fans die. Like all these Latino, even Argentina itself, they go plenty. I'm sure they go plenty.
And those ones were they racist.
I did tell you. The ones and that team. I mean, Ghana will be here. Ghana will get fans. Ghana will get fans. Ghana will get fans. And now Ghana, that's to just find Black Stars jersey. Well, anyway, man, it's been fun.
But yeah, yes, so
And you guys, thanks for subscribing. Keep sharing the podcast, liking, comments, tell
500
us your
today,
opinions.
100,000 tomorrow.
Exactly. 100%. All right, bro. We go
Just
see.
take it easy, brother.
Yeah.